Hello students, we'll continue with the previous game, the dress up game, and there is some modification we are going to learn. Earlier what we had done is when I click on this sprite of glasses, so when I start the game and I click on this glasses, it should be gliding on the eyes of this girl ballerina, right? Today we'll be doing some modification, and what we want is that when the sprite of supposedly hat is moved towards ballerina, so when it is moved towards ballerina, the hat should glide itself towards the head, and when I move it away from ballerina, the hat should come back to its original position. Okay, so we'll just start the coding for that, for this hat. For this coding, we start with events when the green flag is clicked. Now we want to use from control if command, if then else. So here from control we'll be using if then else, and in the condition here from sensing we'll be bringing the command called touching. Touching mouse pointer, I click on this arrow, and from the drop down menu I choose ballerina character. So when this hat character touches ballerina, then it should glide to the head of ballerina. And else means that if it is not touching ballerina, then it should come back to this original position. So from motion, we bring the go to XY command and put it in the else block, right? And this hat should be placed here when the hat touches ballerina. So we bring the glide command, and this is the new X and Y position for the hat. Now when I press the green flag and I move this hat away, it is not going to its original position, because when the green flag is clicked, only one time this command of if was checked, if and else was checked, if the hat is touching the ballerina or not. But we want it to continuously keep on checking that. So the if block has to be placed inside the forever block from control. So I bring the forever and place the if inside that. Let us run this now. When I press the green flag, now the hat is placed at the original position. But when I bring it and place it over ballerina, it slowly glides to the head of ballerina. That if it touches ballerina, it glides to this position. Now, if I remove this away from ballerina, the hat goes to the original position. That is the X and Y coordinates for the original position. So here, anytime you can bring the hat on the character. If you don't want it, you can just remove it. Same way, if you want to do the coding for this hat, so you can say use this hat, hat 2, and we'll do the coding from events when green flag clicked, and we have to bring the forever loop from control, and also in the forever loop place if then else, and from sensing bring if it is touching ballerina character. If the hat is this hat 2 is touching ballerina character, it will move to the head. If it is not touching, so from motion it will go to the original position. This is the original position. And if it is touching ballerina, then first bring this and place it here, right? So this is the new position. From glide I bring and place this. This is not the correct command. This is minus 19 and 92. Okay, let's see if this is minus 19 and And what was the position for this here? It was this. So this command is wrong. So here it should be go to so if touching ballerina, I'll stop this for a moment. And this is the original position of the hat, and this is the go to command for it. Okay, let us try to run this now. So if I bring this hat to here, it it glides to the head of the girl ballerina, and if I move it away, then it comes to the original position. And if I want to change the hat, so I change the hat, this one hat is now applied on her head. So, and if you don't want it, you can always remove it. So this way you can do the coding that makes the character move away if you don't want it, or you can place it if you want it. I hope you enjoyed doing this modification to the coding of dress up game. Happy coding. See you.